So yeah guys, throughout the show, there have been some entertaining moments, but there have been some weak episodes as well. I do like how they build up piece by piece, I can admit that. However, I also felt that the way they build up also leaves us some weak episodes. Those episodes I don't care too much for are the first and the fifth episode. I get that it's supposed to be a bit slow in the beginning, and it makes sense as you see a character building of Kenobi. The first episode gives us some annoying flashbacks from Kenobi's earlier life. And also you see him trying to live a quiet life and he wants to turn his back on being a Jedi. And I also feel that episode doesn't really have much in store other than to please the fans. You also see young Luke and Leia in the episode, and it's big on introductions to the characters we are going to see in the show. But the fifth episode are the absolute worst. As you would have seen a more build up to the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader in the final episode, you instead get flashbacks from when Obi-Wan trained Anakin. I feel that is a very unnecessary flashback and only serves as a purpose to serve the fans. Also when Reva and her team breach the walls on the Jedi's hideout on Jabim, the fight scenes are very messy and it's a free-for-all fight where nobody seems to be safe. I feel like Darth Vader could already have come down to face Obi-Wan also in this episode. But instead, he faced Reva, who it turns out had deceived him. Earlier, she had seemed so strong when she took down the Grand Inquisitor in a flash, and it seems she got the position completely for free without any struggle, who seemed very unrealistic. But the way Reva is overpowered by Vader showed that she was not maybe as strong as she seemed to be, and the Grand Inquisitor was also alive. That was a refreshing moment for me, because she seemed to have unreal strength that was in no way reminiscent of an Inquisitor who is not supposed to be that strong. Also then, in the final episode, is also very good when Obi-Wan, now much stronger, faces Darth Vader for a second time. You see them both in full strength, and the battle is very exhilarating. What's also exhilarating is the scenes when Reva is chasing down Luke to try and put him out, because you must know that he is the son of Lord Vader. Those scenes are very exciting and gives the viewer that feeling of being on the edge. So they do those ending scenes very good, although it's only the first part of the episode. And in the endings you see that everybody lived well and everything turned out okay. I also do feel that the third and the fourth episode also are good ones. In the third episode you see some scenes between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. That is perhaps more epic than the second fight. That's mainly because those cool lines like, "What have you become?" and Vader says, "I am what you made me." In the fourth one, you have this cool rescue mission, where Leia is captured again by Reva, and Obi-Wan infiltrates the building to try and save her just in time, and in some epic fashion. I mean, she is almost squeezed out and barely escapes her destiny. However, I feel that the second episode is not as good, and while you see Obi-Wan fighting, it is on the weaker side, but kinda helps the build up. What I generally feel for the show is, like I said, that the episodes are a bit uneven. Reva is unexplainably strong, which is also an issue. And of course, you have the fifth episode, which is horrendously bad. The fifth episode is a little footnote in comparison to the sixth episode, which is so much better. But of course, if they do make a second season, I will prefer that they cut out the flashbacks. Instead of those, we can see the fight scenes that are about to happen and not those that have already happened. Because this show do some very good scenes between especially Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, but those scenes are a rather rare commodity in this show, where one feel that Reva are a way more central character than she should have been. But despite the flaws, I will give this show a light 7.